The basic idea behind calculus is to explain the relationships between multiple systems and explain the presentation of an equation with mathematical terms. The few terms that are usually mentioned in basic calculus are derivative, integral, and limit. A derivative means the change. It can be seen as the slope or the tangent line of a certain value on a graph. The notation of a derivative, d over dx, means the change in respect to x, or in terms of x. This notation can be exchangeable, so d over dy means the change in respect to y, and dx over dy means the change in x in respect to y. This exchange in notation can help explain the relationships between two real-world variables, which is also known as related rates. With this, if there are variables that are not in respect to what is stated, they are written as a change in the variable in respect to what it is stated. This is also known as the variable prime, and it is treated as its own equation. There are many ways to find a derivative for the more complex equations, but the basic way is to multiply the power by the equation and then subtracting 1 from the power. If the variable is to the first power, the variable is eliminated. If there are no variables, then the solution is 0. This can be done multiple times, so we call those the first, second, and third derivatives. These multiple derivatives can also be applied to physics concepts, such as the first derivative of a position is velocity, and the second derivative is acceleration. The integral is the total between two values, and can be considered as the opposite of a derivative, since you are adding 1 from the power and dividing by the whole equation. They also typically cancel out when both of them are presented. However, when the derivative notation is next to an integral that has a variable within the range, you will need to find the integral of the equation first, and then find the derivative of the integrated equation. Another usage for the integral is to find the area within an object by using the same principles as before, and improvising by seeing the difference or the sum when two lines are combined to make the object. Lastly, limits. A limit is a solution that holds as a constant that cannot be surpassed and is usually the number that an equation is approaching to. It can be written in many different limit formulas such as this one, in which you can just use the equation presented for x and evaluate its derivative and plug in the x value. If the solution comes out to be 0 over 0 or infinity over infinity when solving, you could use Beatles Rule, which is to take the derivative of the top and bottom, plugging in the x value again, and repeating that process if it still produces the same solution. And there you go. Those are the 3 most common terms in basic calculus. If you want to see more of this type of content or you have any suggestions, please leave a like and comment in this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.